So, welcome to day one as me trying to document more of my life as a golf coach. Now I know what you're thinking. Why would anyone want to see that? So, in my defense, I did a little bit of market research, had a poll on my Instagram story a while back, and asked people what they wanted to see. And kind of everybody wanted to see a little bit more behind the scenes, what goes on as a golf coach, coaching in person, coaching online, people all over the world. And yeah, so I bought this camera that I'm recording on. Got my microphone. I've had this camera for a month and I've barely picked it up because of the fear of having to do this. So basically no time like the present. I had to pick the camera up and just start talking. So I hope you guys find this interesting. If you don't, please be kind. Today for me is coffee first thing. And without fail, I'm going to probably grab another coffee and go for a walk. Yeah, it's just clearing the head, making sure I know what I've got coming up for that day, and it puts me in a good headspace. So we got a gym session to do, which to be honest I've been really poor with. Gym, I've neglected the gym way too much, and again it's one of those things for me, it's a mental thing. If I can get to the gym, my head's class. I feel brilliant. If I don't get to the gym, then I'm pretty, you can ask my other half Blue, refer to her as Blue, her name's Claire, but she's Blue. We got some online coaching to do. I'll show you how that works maybe, or if you're interested, I'll show you how that works on the Skillist app. It's just a little bit of analysis of people sending me through, organising maybe Zoom calls, etc. And then later on today, I will be over at the range coaching, doing some in-person coaching. That's probably going to be, I think, maybe later on, sort of 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock. So I've got 4 hours coaching. Now, as this is my first video, the chances of me actually bringing this camera with me into the gym, not happening. Way too much anxiety for that. Definitely not happening. So I'll probably bring you in the car to the gym and then say cheerio and see you straight after when I'm coughing up my lungs. But yeah, I don't really have the confidence just yet to do that. To do this style of recording, I'm so out of my comfort zone, so it's not something that comes naturally. And I know you might think, well, you have do videos all the time on Instagram and all these different bits and pieces, and you document what you're doing in your coaching, so surely you're in front of the camera all the time, it's easy. But if you notice about those videos, I'm not talking to the camera, I'm talking to somebody who's there with me. And I'm talking about a subject that I could talk for days on, about the golf swing. So that's really easy, that's comfortable for me. Me showing you in behind the scenes of my life and talking to a camera is not comfortable. And I don't know if it ever will be comfortable, but we'll see. We'll try and get better at it. I've started. I've picked up the camera. I'm talking crap into it. And no idea why you want to see this, but if you do, brilliant. And if you don't, that's totally okay as well. So, yeah, Christ, here we go. I've started. Just have a little look at the space I was sitting at. So what Blue does for a living, she's like a fashion agent, so she's into fashion, she's brilliant at interior design stuff. So there's that wee space I was sitting at in that class. So nice to have a coffee in the morning now that the weather's better. And then, spinning you around like a mad thing here, and then got this cool space to sit at night time. And I can neither confirm nor deny if we sit there and have a beer, glass of wine, but yeah, pretty much sit down and have a beer, glass of wine. So, not a class-y space. So it's not a very big garden, but I'm quite pleased with what we've done. And I say we, I really do not mean me, I mean Blue, because, yeah, I just power hose and stuff, like most men. So, no idea why I'm showing you this, but feel free to give some love to Blue in the comments about how good a job she's done, so I get lots of brownie points. Right. What am I doing now? Oh yeah, so now we're going to go for a coffee. The coffee shop that I normally go to is closed on a Tuesday, which is awful, so I really wish you wouldn't do that because I love this coffee so much. However, we have a contingency plan to go to another coffee shop, go for a walk, get the head cleared, get the day organised in our brain. So I'm going to bring you with me, so come along. Go. Okay, so I managed to somehow magnetically click the camera to the air vent, and the chances of shit. Okay, so the camera fell, which was zero crack. Now it is fixed somewhere else, so let's hope it works. Okay, so short drive to where I purchase coffee and go for a walk every day. It's so nice here. Like, literally I do this walk, I want to say like every day. I know that sounds really ridiculous and like massively sort of overkill, but I'm a big creature of habit. So if you had to ask Blue, what annoys you about him, I'd probably say that he just does the same thing over and over again. So yeah, I go to the same coffee shop, order the same coffee, go to the same like forest park, go do the same walk pretty much every day. And some people think that's weird, but I know I like it, so I continue to do it, and will continue to do it for the foreseeable future. The idea on this going forward will be that I'll talk a lot more about golf, and there will be times where I talk about, I've got some ideas. I want to maybe do some product reviews that I use, golf aids that I think that are going to be useful for you guys to use. I'll talk a little bit about, say, concepts in golf. The big one for me that I want to do a video on, the next one will be how the hell you stop hitting the ground before the golf ball. Because I must do like maybe 25 hours coaching a week in person. I'm probably talking about, where the club has to interact with the turf and help people fix that. I want to say like genuinely 18, 20 hours a week. It's the same pattern. I'm not saying that golfers are stupid or anything like that, but it's like, if I could give some help and educate people, and yes, we all know we got to the ground after the golf ball, but how do we do it? And in my experience, people are going about it the wrong way. They're not understanding exactly what it takes to hit the ball in the turf. They end up swinging mega steep, start shanking it, slicing it, pulling it. It's just crazy. So that's a big one for me. I want to get that topic across because people need help with that so much. We're just arriving into this place is actually called Royal Hillsborough, and the reason it's royal is because I actually don't know, but the king lives here sometimes. He was here like maybe a week ago, King and the Queen. I will try, if my anxiety allows me, I will record some footage of in and around here, but if people see me with the camera, I'm going to freak out a wee bit. So that's what I mean. Like, I genuinely am more comfortable just not doing this, but I'm going to give it a whirl, and we're going to try and step out of our comfort zone and record a little bit of the surroundings and not freak out if people see me talking to a camera and I feel that they think I'm a lunatic. I'm going to try my best to not let that annoy me. Hey, listen to me, it will actually annoy me and it'll make me freak out and curl up into a ball, but we're out here trying our best. Oh, I've made a balls of this. Right, shut up. Yeah, I'm not bringing you into the coffee shop because it's too weird. I'm too self-conscious, so I'm going to get a coffee and then I'll see you back here. Okay, so coffee. It's a class B coffee shop. It's called Keen's Deli. Now, it's not my number one go-to. That's called Caribou, which I will take you to at some point. I would love to actually just have the courage and the balls to walk in there with a camera and just like show you and chat to it like it doesn't matter, but I'm not there yet, so guess I just gotta wait for that thing to happen. coffee order, by the way, is flat white. No sugar. So here's Hillsborough. Give you an idea what this place is like. Where I walk. It's pretty cool. So yeah. This is Hillsborough. I cannot actually express the amount of anxiety that is hanging out of me right now, walking around talking to a camera with people about. I'm going to have to get over this, aren't I? Yeah, so I will sporadically talk to the camera and then hide it when people are here. God, get over yourself, Phil. People must be able to relate to this. Talking to a camera, walking around, you look like a whack job. So, yep. Pretty sick place, isn't it? Cool. Chat in a bit. Also just realised it's quite windy and I made a schoolboy error not bringing a hoodie. I knew I should have brought a hoodie. Literally was driving out of the house and went, damn it. Bet you I get here and it's cold. And it is cold. If I'm talking to you on the camera, you can rest assured there's nobody near me. Because if there were people about, I'd be going, nope, this is be in my pocket. So basically what I do here is just listen to podcasts or audiobooks. Then I listen to an audiobook for maybe like 5 minutes and I'm really engaged in it. And then I start thinking about work stuff or home stuff or just whatever. Then ideas come. Then I have to rewind 10 minutes of the audiobook. Does anyone else do that? I have to literally rewind it because I've missed or I've literally lost my train of thought with it. Look at me scanning to see if anyone's about. So yeah, I end up doing that and it's can't hear a bloody thing. So yeah. Keep saying so yeah a lot. Please tell me I'll get better at this. By the way, if this keeps cutting in and out and isn't seamlessly transitioning into me being in a different place, I apologise. I know I'm supposed to do that, but I just don't know how to do it yet, so I'll get better. Basically, I was looking at drones. Any drone experts out there? Find this little DJI mini drone or something, but it literally follows you, and it's not that dear. It kind of follows you about. It looks pretty cool. So if anybody's knows about drones, you can point me in the right direction. Something fairly inexpensive, but actually you can get a few cooler shots for like B-roll. Listen to me, like a professional B-roll. I only found out what that really was a few days ago, so I'm trying to act all smart, but yeah. So yeah, that's what I need it for, and it seems to follow you, which is class. So anyone knows anything about that, please let me know, because I'd like one. I'm now at that point in the walk, and this happens every single time, where I'm really far away from the closest toilet, and due to the fact of having 2 coffees and the fact that I'm pushing 44, yeah, I need a toilet now. This is every day. This is me now in panic mode, going, did I have to start running? Here's Heart Attack Hill. This thing gets your blood pumping. So unfit. You need to wise up. Get better. Ooh, this is I'm a golf coach, so most of you want to know how to get better at golf. I'm suddenly very aware that this is all about me needing to go to the toilet, which is a bit dumb. So what can I do to help your golf? Now listen, there's going to be a lot more. If I get out of breath here, I'm sorry, but this is quite a steep hill. Good lord. Bear with me. I'm not even joking. Heart rate's at 117 and I'm walking. What I'll probably do is fast forward all this, get to the top, and pretend I'm okay. Jeez. Pretty steep hill like, but
You had a cardiac arrest. Into the nose, out to the mouth. Right, so golf, how to get better. I will put a lot of golf content amongst all this. When I get better, as I say, this one's just a common holiday with me for some reason. But if you were starting off golf or you're really struggling with your game, what would I do? I would 100% get a coach. Go get a lesson, get measured on a TrackMan, a GC Quad, whatever you get measured on. But you need that. Do you know what it is like? See if you go on a TrackMan or a GC Quad. I use TrackMan, so go TrackMan. Think of it as going to the doctor. You're not feeling well. Doctor does your bloods. Bloods come back, tell you what's wrong with you. That is what TrackMan does. Okay, so you get measured, you see what's wrong, you chat to your coach, you figure out, is the face open, is the path, left, right, whatever it is, and you address it, and you figure out a way to get better at that one specific thing. It's going to improve your striking, or your dispersion pattern, whatever it is. But if you're not getting measured, Christ, good luck to you. If you're not getting coached and you're trolling through YouTube and Instagram and TikTok looking for the answer, I wish you good luck again, because you ain't going to find long-lasting success doing that. So just get a coach, spend a bit of time with him or her, and work through your game. Get a little bit better, get a better understanding of what you do and how you can manage it. Get a little bit tighter dispersion pattern. Get all the aspects of the game ready to go and play golf for the season. Get to the end of the season, talk to your coach again, see what you were doing this season that didn't work so well, fix that for next season. Compound that over 3-4 seasons, you move from a 20 handicapper to a 10 handicapper, let's say. It's not that difficult, but it does take a bit of consistency. Out of breath again. So there's a wee bit of golfy talk for you. Okay, so we're getting pretty close to the bathroom now. I've somehow managed to turn this little bit of a section of the video into me needing the toilet. It's also near Children's Play Park, so it's probably the best idea for me to put this camera away, otherwise I'll get arrested. So, see you after the toilet. Can't believe I'm documenting this. Okay, quick update. Didn't plan on that. See that blocking the road? That was a digger, which took entirely too long to clear whatever the heck it was clearing. Now there's an extra couple of inches in my step because we're in dire straits here. I am like a new man. Whew. That was close, not gonna lie. That was very, very close, but sure, we're good now. Okay, so walk complete, like 4K, 4.4K. So home is absolutely starving now. So home, breakfast, bit of online coaching, hit the gym. Let's go. Okay, so welcome back. Breakfast. This is literally the same breakfast that I have like every single day. It's quite embarrassing, but I love it. So, just a sesame seed bagel. Boiled eggs. Again, it won't be pretty.
See the trick to getting these eggs in this boiling water without actually cracking them. Some days is good, some days is bad. Okay, so apparently if you do that, yeah, there's one popped. Nice one. Now, I don't know if this is true, but see 6 minutes? 6 minutes gets those absolutely fast. Cup of tea. Hard to beat a wee brew. And then after this, I'll be doing some online coaching. So I'll show you what that looks like. It's kind of done on the app that I use called Skillest. It's a brilliant app. And it is just simple. So I've got a few people to get back to on certain things, organising some stuff, doing some swing analysis, etc. I'll make sure everybody who has sent me things that need returned, I've returned them. And then we're good to go to the gym, hopefully once this digests. So, yeah. Bit of honey. And the reason I use honey instead of butter, sound like a fitness influencer here, don't I? The reason I'm using this is because it's more carbs, less fat. And particularly if I'm going to go and do a workout, kind of would like some fuel, some carbs, so literally like 11 or so grams. And the reason I know how many grams is because I've done this like every day of my life for so long, I kind of just know what it is. Now when it comes to putting these eggs on, there's not much finesse about it, right? It's literally just bang the eggs on and hope for the best. And it'll look a bit shit, but it tastes phenomenal. There we go. 6 minutes, right? Now let's see if I've timed this correctly. Jesus. One of the eggs is absolutely shit itself. I'm just literally splashed egg onto the sugar thing. That's gonna get in trouble for that, no doubt. You get halfway through this with a mouthful of shell, and it's just, I can't ever manage to get it without shell. And then you just end up flipping eating the bloody shell. Bet you when you started to Bet you when you clicked on this, you didn't think this is what you'd be watching. And if you're sitting watching this, I gotta say, what the heck are you doing with your life? Because this has gotta be the most boring thing in the world. Chef, damn you, a big bit of shell in there. I had a shell in there somewhere. I'm not gonna make you watch me eat it, but you see this? See that there? With a wee cup of tea? Hard to beat. I'm gonna eat it, and then we'll do some coaching. Okay, so now it's time for some online coaching. So I've got around 40 minutes of online coaching to do before we go to the gym, which I'm kind of dreading. But anyway, let me show you what it's like. I'm going to bring you over here, turn you around, and let you see a little bit of this. Okay, so kind of here is one of my guys, Jake from Chicago. And Jake has, so basically what a lesson looks like is Jake sends me videos. So these couple of videos up here are videos that Jake has sent me. He's been in the simulator, showed me his pattern of shots. He's been able to, send me some context on this also in the comments here. So, we got lots of voice notes back and forward. We've got he sent me lots of voice notes and just what the range session felt like, some of the shots that he's experiencing. In this particular time, he was getting a little bit of a left shot. Jake's done amazing. Like, he's come on so much in the last probably 6 months. He's done incredible work. This is the analysis video just in here, and that was me. And I've got Cam Smith alongside in there. So that's got Cam Smith. That's probably like a 6-7 minute video of me chatting away, and then me in the house here talking. My job today is to get in with Jake sent me another couple of videos here with some little voice note down below. So I'm going to dig in with that today and see how we can, move the needle a bit further forwards. So basically next 30-45 minutes or so will be me getting back to everybody who sent me something, who needs analysis or needs demonstration or just organising whatever we need to organise, making sure everybody's in a good place, checking in with guys to see if they're, making sure their games aren't falling apart and we're still on track. Catch you in a bit. Hello, me again. So, online coaching done. Going to the gym. I'm not looking forward to this. So, let's go. I'm not bringing you in the gym because I don't, you know why. So I'm not doing that. But let's go.
Nice to you, Blue. Blue's camera shy, so might be a while before you get to see her. I don't imagine she's actually gonna ever want to be on camera, but maybe we'll convince her one day. Anyway, yes, to the local gymnasium to do a full body workout. I'm gonna watch the video on the app, on the March On app that Paddy has detailed for today. So watch the video of him running through what we have to do today in the gym. Go in, get the headphones in, get the head down, knock it out, hopefully be out within 50 minutes or so, and then get back home for some food, and then make sure everything's charged up, TrackMan, all the stuff's charged up to go coach this evening. So yeah, let's go. We have arrived at the gym. So basically before I go in, I'm going to watch Paddy tell me what the hell I'm going to do, and then I'm going to just work through it. So it's class. I'll show you this, right? So we check out, you might be able to see it.
Back to the GAIN program. We are on to week 4 of this training phase. So starting off with full body 1. To begin with on the program, we're going to be going through your deadlifts as we have done for the last previous weeks. However,
So that's all the way through. Basically, I got some deadlifts to do, I got some overhead pressing to do, some lat pull down to do, got some front foot elevated split squats, which will make me absolutely bulk my ring. I'm not looking forward to those. Tricep push downs, incline curls, some calf and core stuff. So full body workout. Hopefully get that done within like 45-50 minutes. Never getting it done within that time, but probably take 50-55 minutes and I will be feeling sick. So especially those split squats, they are the devil. But yeah, we'll give it a whirl. This is us trying to really get back on track, having a really good week of training. So day 1, let's go. Good lord, that was tight. Probably a little bit more red than I was previously, but yeah, got through it. I think the whole, just stole the car, nice one. I think the biggest takeaway from that is that, Jesus, biggest takeaway is that front foot elevated split squats are so shit. They hurt so much that actually, I mean, everything else is genuinely not too bad. Those split squats have just destroyed me. So yeah, I think, what did I end up doing? So I think I did 56-minute workout, burnt like 511 calories, which isn't too bad. It is now 2:55, so school run, home, eat, prepare for coaching tonight, and yeah, let's keep on going. By the way, I'm sure this is boring as anything, but appreciate you guys hanging in and watching it. And throughout the whole video, see if there's anything you go, Phil, stop talking crap about that, or do this more. Fill the comments up with as much detail as you want, and I will endeavour to make them better. But just if it's anything like nasty to say, just please keep it to yourself. Much obliged. Hello again. So, just about to drive into the driving range where I coach at Laganview for some of my lessons. Didn't record much the last few hours. Hectic, getting ready. Say last few hours. Didn't record much in the last hour or two because I was a bit too busy getting ready. But let's get a little look at the place here. So, just driving in. This is Laganview driving range, and change gear. This is where I coach, so I'll take you guys in along with me and show you where the magic happens. So as I said, 4 hours coaching, so gotta go in and get set up, but I'll bring you in, let you see what it's like on the way in, and you can have a look and see where I coach. Not sure how much you'll be able to film all the actual sessions because don't want people getting self-conscious about the camera being there. Yeah, so we'll see. guys, and then check back in when I finished to close up the video. So this is the range. Kind of get a good look at it. So yeah, decent spot to coach. Catch you soon. Just back from coaching. It is now 10 to 10 and I'm having some late night dinner. I know what you're thinking, that doesn't look very appetizing. It's quite nice though. It's just basmati rice, mince and Nando's chili jam. So yeah, I told you I'm training, so I have to eat good. What I'm doing right now, just before I sign off, is during the lessons that I coach, what I do is record quite a lot of videos from the lessons. So I just set the tripod up, put the mic on, and kind of talk them through, just teach them, just recording me teaching them. So then what I can do is send them a story and a review of their whole lesson basically. So they get maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes of footage from the lesson to watch. So it's kind of what I'm doing now. I'm just uploading and send them through because I want to make sure when I coach somebody, they get their lesson review pretty much on that same day within a few hours. So just left the guy at 9 o'clock. He'll have his lesson probably here in 10 minutes. So he'll get home and he'll be able to rewatch his lesson back. So I think that's really valuable to be able to do that. So lessons were all good. All really good guys. It's a new client. Big strong grip, a lot of hook, a lot of big right path to stop the ball going to the left. So he was suffering a little bit, but grip nailed, really good change of grip. We got some push shots, and that's really important. When you are in that environment, what we're trying to fix, his shots where the face is closed, so the ball's going miles left. So what he's having to do to offset that is travel, get the golf club to travel really far right. But he's suffering then because the ground contact starts to move back behind the ball when you swing farther and farther and farther right, and he's trying to rectify the golf club in the downswing. So what we did from lesson number 1 is get the grip to feel weaker. So we got the grip in a better place, which means the golf club's not returning to the golf ball closed, pointing left. So obviously he's still swinging right. Now the club face is pointing the same direction the club's traveling, so he's getting some push shots and some block shots. And he's delighted because the ball's not turning left. So once he gets a bit of time to do the face, get the face fixed, then we can move the path to bring the ball back onto the target line. But you gotta be patient with it, like trying to do too much. I think when I was like really young trying to fix people playing golf, I would have literally tried to fix the face, the path, the attack angle, everything in one lesson, and I'm pretty sure those people went away with their head fried. Should probably give them their money back, but it's 20 years ago, so it's not happening. Then we had N.Ireland, bit of face control, and he's been with me for a while, one of my academy members, so just working on, he had a thought in his head that what was causing his right shot was a sort of an over the top left path, but it was just an open face. So he's actually swinging the club a little bit to the right of the target, like 1 degree right, 1.5 degrees right. His path was super, but his face was open. So he's hitting the ball right all the time. So once we worked on squaring the face and how instead of holding the left arm, he was just using the left arm a bit better to square the golf club up, back down the middle again. And the last lesson was Stu. Stu's a great guy, but really good session tonight. Really good actually to get across to him that we're at that point of the season where we've done quite a lot of swing work over the winter time, and he's done a really good job. So it's now trying to park that stuff and trying to get it in the golf course to be better, because he's actually hitting the ball great. Just sometimes if he hits a couple of bad shots, he starts to go back into the swing mechanics, and that's not the best place to be, particularly early in the season. The season's just coming, so I'm trying to get all my players to maybe dump a lot of the swing thoughts out and try to get to the point of performance and how are we going to get you to play better on the golf course and how are we going to get you to shoot lower scores. So nice kind of sort of mindset shift for him, not to panic if certain things go wrong. Showed him if the ball goes right, what he needs to do to adjust it so he can fix himself on the golf course. And if he loses a bit of the strike, exactly what's going on. So yeah, 4 really good lessons, 4 kind of completely different things, and that's part of the job. It's part of the fun part of the job actually, just seeing 4 different problems to solve, and then helping somebody, helping people figure their way through it. So an enjoyable evening coaching. Got freezing cold at the end, but I'm going to go and munch the rest of this because I forgot I've got half a left and it's going to get cold. So thank you very much for sticking through this far if you did. So yeah, I will see you on the next one. And again, if you do have any comments, please drop them below on how I can do this better, or what you'd like to see, what you'd like me to record, what topics you'd like me to discuss. And yeah, that's it. That's hopefully, this is harder than it looks. Hopefully I'll get better with the camera and a bit more less anxious out and about.